Well, hello everybody. I hope you are having an absolutely fantastic Wednesday. We'll see here if we actually go live. It says we are live stream offline. We'll see here in a second. There we are. We're live now. All right. I hope everybody's having a fantastic. I apologize about that quick echo there. I hope everybody's having a fantastic Wednesday. I hope you're all enjoying your beautiful weather wherever you may be, wherever it may be. But we're going to be here for the next hour answering your cord cutting related questions. Let's talk cord cutting news. Let's talk your technical issues, whatever it may be. We're going to do our best to help you out with cord cutting. If you're watching this on repeat, because we put these videos up right after they go live, join us every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. We'd love to hear from you. Or find us on Facebook. Cord Cutting Tech Support is our Facebook group. Cord Cutting Tech Support. It's a group with over 70,000 members there. Just like you, they started off cord cutting, and after they figured it out themselves, they hung out, and they're now answering your cord cutting related questions. So check that out. So hope everybody's having a great day. Let me put this on Facebook, Twitter, all those fun places. Now, I do know it does take a minute for the notifications to go out, so bear with me here. If you are already in here, as people roll in, I'm just going to share this on social media. But I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So let me get into this real quick. All right, got that taken care of. Let's put this on the Facebook page, and we can dive into your cord cutting related questions. All right, go to Classic Studio. Yes, I really do want to go to Classic Studio because I don't the live streaming system on the YouTube news studio. If you're a website owner, you know what I'm talking about. It's just not nearly as good. I like the classic version. Maybe I'm just old, crotchety, and don't like change. I'm willing to admit that that is a possibility. All right, so okay, Classic Studio. Here we go. They make everything so much more difficult nowadays. Live stream. There we go. I can now see your comments. You know, you think that would be such an easy thing to do. Sometimes the easiest things are the hardest things. So, if you have a cord cutting related question, let me know. It's great to see almost 100 people in here in the first 2 minutes. Wow. Thank you to everybody. Alpha says AT&T TV seems like a giant step backwards. I don't think it's targeting cord cutting. When you look at their website for AT&T TV, they're comparing it to Comcast and Spectrum. They're not comparing it to like YouTube TV. So I would definitely say the AT&T did not build that system to go and compete with cord cutting services. So keep that in mind. Do I expect YouTube TV and Sinclair to reach a deal? Very possible. I believe both sides want to reach a deal, and I believe both sides are working to reach a deal. And when I say deal, I'm talking about YouTube TV keeping Fox Regional Sports Networks. Hello from Washington, D.C. Well, hello from Texas. It's good to have you here. All right, so it's been a long day. I've been working since 6 a.m. So if I get a little tired, won't lie, may happen. Luke, what happened last week to the Q&A? Jess was supposed to do the Q&A. She got a new computer. And it turns out the software we used to do this did not like her new computer. So that's what happened. Jess will be back next week, and we are going to be running some more test streams to make sure everything is all set up, that Jess won't have any problems next week. It's great to see so many people here. Did I get my Girl Scout cookies? No, I have not bought any Girl Scout cookies yet this year. I'm trying to get on a diet, and here you all are like, buy some Girl Scout cookies. Not helping my diet, folks. Luke, why can't Sinclair be an add-on for Fox Regional Sports Networks? Well, because they would get less money. To be honest, majority of people don't watch regional sports networks, and Sinclair still wants them to pay for it. So that's the model there. Any news on Comcast going a la carte with selected channels? Nope, no news on Comcast's direct a la carte service. Hey, Jess, good to have you here. Went to the Air TV 2. That's great. Where's cord cutting going to be in 5 years? I think cord cutting will be way farther. According to Roku, a majority of Americans in 5 years would have cut the cord. That there would be more cord cutters than cable TV subscribers in 5 years. And I believe it. Jess is going to still be doing some random videos. I got something happening the next 2 days, so look for Jess to do the videos the next 2 days. She's going to kill it. Any info on Fubo losing Fox, FXX, and FXM? Those were sold to Disney. They need to strike a new contract. No new news there. Any news about the Marquee Sports Network, the new Cubs Network, regional sports network available in the greater Chicago area, coming to YouTube TV? Well, Sinclair, who owns the Fox networks, including the Marquee Network, is in talks with YouTube TV. It is possible, but nothing has been officially announced. Ann says, I haven't cut the cord yet, Luke, but I'm thinking about starting with YouTube TV. But I'm finally interested in watching all the old TV series from the 50s and 60s. What streaming service do you recommend? You know, there's not one service that has all those from the 50s and 60s. Check out things like YouTube, Hulu, etc. There is a service, Centurion Collection or something like that, does movies from the 60s and so forth. You may want to check out. I know, for example, the old Dragnet stuff from the 50s, there's actually a Roku channel with that, so check that out. So keep your eyes open. What's my thoughts on the Channel Master OTA DVR? Channel Master is a great DVR. It has no monthly fee. There's one holdup about it that does, depending on how you want to use it, affect your decision. The Tableau DVR, the HD Home Run, the Fire TV Recast DVR all allow out-of-home streaming where you can watch your DVR streamed across multiple devices. The Channel Master DVR only works on one device, so you need to keep that in mind. If you're going to go with the Channel Master DVR, you're going to have it connected to one TV and watch it on one TV. Do I consider the Xfinity Flex cord cutting? It's not bad. The problem is it's not very cord cutting friendly. It doesn't have most of the services that cord cutters will want. There's no competing live TV streaming service, for example. If you want live TV with the Flex streaming player from Comcast, you have to pay Comcast. So keep that in mind. Will Fubo TV be around in the future since the service has less than 1 million subscribers? They have not officially announced subscriber numbers recently, and I don't believe Fubo is going anywhere anytime soon. Do they need to keep growing? Definitely. I got an offer from Amazon for $5 stars. Is it worth it? Definitely. I would highly recommend it. I always recommend rotating your content out there. So for instance, if you have HBO Now and there's nothing on HBO Now you're watching, maybe cancel it, binge watch everything on Stars when there's a sale. Never a bad idea to rotate your services. Is the Roku Ultra faster than the Roku Stick Plus? Yes, it is faster. Is it dramatically faster? Not so much, to be honest with you. It is faster. You do get things like Ethernet, which can be noticeably faster. Plug in the Ethernet cable directly in if that's an option. But when you just have them both on Wi-Fi and you hit play on Netflix, are you going to see a dramatic difference? A little one. I've put them head to head. There's a little difference. Is it enough to justify $50? Probably not in my mind. Now, the real selling point of the Roku Ultra is the remote with programmable quick launch buttons. It has 2 programmable quick launch buttons if you buy the 2019 model, which will allow you to set it to be whatever you want it to be. So you can say, hey, the 4 quick launch buttons here are great, but I always want a quick launch button to YouTube TV, for example. You can program that. So keep that in mind. Do I anticipate any laws being enacted to prohibit streaming services from like IPTV services? They're already not legal. I know there's people out there who try to tell you it's legal to stream content online even if you didn't pay for it. The truth is no, it's been proven that it's not legal. So keep that in mind. So far, all the court cases have gone in the favor of content owners. So keep that in mind. Do I think that YouTube TV losing maybe Fox Regional Sports will have a negative impact on cord cutting? The great thing about cord cutting is there's no contracts. Switch over to Hulu, switch over to AT&T TV now. Hello from Houston. Chris, I'm happy that you're excited to see that we announced that the Hulu with Live TV is on the PlayStation 4. All right, everybody. A lot of people still coming in. Let's do a little question here. AT&T TV Now was announced that they're going to stop all marketing. AT&T is no longer going to be able marketing AT&T TV Now and AT&T Watch TV. They've announced that HBO Max and AT&T TV, not to be confused with AT&T TV Now, will be their main focus. So, my question to you is, do you think AT&T TV Now will be here in a year? What about Watch TV? Will one or both shut down in the next year? AT&T was very clear saying they are not going to offer the ability to market it. They're not going to market it at all, is what I should say. So let me know what you think. What's the likelihood of AT&T TV Now or AT&T Watch TV shutting down the next year? Leave me a comment. What do you think of Fandango Now buys Vudu? Fandango Now could buy Vudu. It's Comcast owned. It would make a lot of sense. Two of the smaller movie stores combining into one larger one. Do I think it will happen? I'm not sure Walmart's all that interested in selling. It would have to be a very good offer to make it happen. That's what Walmart's basically said. Carlton says, what about Sling TV? Carlton, what about Sling TV? Leave me a comment. Let me know. My prediction about AT&T TV Now and AT&T Watch TV is they roll into HBO Max. So AT&T has said that a year from now, they will launch a live TV version of HBO Max. 1 year ago, the CEO of AT&T came out and said they will offer a live TV service and AT&T or HBO Now into one user interface. So you got one user interface, much like how Hulu has an on-demand tier and then a live TV tier. I expect that AT&T TV Now or Watch TV will roll into HBO Max in the next year. So keep those comments coming. All right. Yeah, AT&T has announced. This is another one out there. Another question out there, a lot of things that happened. AT&T's COO, Chief Operating Officer, came out and said he would be open to selling DirecTV. It sounds like AT&T wants to take as many of the DirecTV customers over to AT&T TV as they can, and then turn around and sell it. So that's very possible. Would not surprise me at all. NYC, thank you so much for that $2 donation. I really do appreciate that. Do you see DC Universe integrating into HBO Max? Some DC Universe content will be there. I do expect more content probably to come that way. Would not surprise me at all. Are the super boxes that include everything legal? No, I think this is kind of one of those things that you need to sit down and say, is this, like my grandma used to say, sometimes your grandma's advice is the best advice. My grandma used to always say, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And that is the reality there. So keep that in mind. Luke, Disney Plus is rebooting my favorite shows, Proud Family. So excited. Yeah, Disney is really cranking out some of the old classics. I demand a Darkwing Duck reboot. If I don't get a Darkwing Duck reboot, I just don't know what I'll do. We'll see. I don't know. I'm prepaid for 4 years. I took the D23 discount deal, got 3 years there, and then I added my free year from Verizon, and we're all set. So keep that in mind. HBO subscribers moving to HBO Max. AT&T has said that HBO subscribers, they didn't say now, but HBO subscribers will have a path to transition to HBO Max. HBO Max will include everything HBO Now does, plus additional content. So keep that in mind. All right, so there's a lot of people here. If I didn't answer your question, re-ask your question, and I'll do my best to answer as many of them as I can. Sometimes people are like, hey, you didn't answer my question. I'm like, well, there's over 200 people here right now. And as I chat, sometimes the chat flies by and I can't answer them all. Is YouTube TV adding more sports soon? Very possible. They have not announced any additional channels coming to YouTube TV. The one thing to always remember, though, is more channels get added, the price is going to have to go up. These channels aren't free. So keep that in mind. Everybody who says, I wish they would add this, I wish they would add that. Sling TV is a perfect example. Everybody told me if they would get the Big Ten Network and Fox News, Fox Business, etc., I would totally get Sling TV. Well, Sling TV went and got Fox News and Big Ten Network coming later this year. And then they raised the price by $5 and everybody freaked out. And I was like, well, what did you expect to have happen? You can't add a ton of really expensive channels and not raise the price. So always remember, there's a little bit of balance there. The more channels you add, the higher the price is going to go. What do I think of the new channels from Pluto TV? Love them. I love the James Bond channel. I love Pluto TV, always adding something new. I'll be honest, my favorite Pluto TV channel is probably American Gladiators. I remember watching that with my brother growing up. And always going out there and moving new or betting. We were like kids, we were picking winners. Okay, that person's going to win, that person's going to win. So love it. Love Pluto TV. Love the Roku channel. Love Amazon's IMDb TV. Did YouTube TV come to an agreement with Sinclair? No, not that I have heard. Maybe if they broke it today, very possible, but no. At last I checked, there is no deal with YouTube TV and Sinclair. But they're still on a short-term deal, so hopefully they get that soon. All right, I do agree. A la carte TV is the future. We're just not there yet. Need to keep putting more pressure on them. All right, keep your questions coming. We will appreciate them. I'm going to quickly do a 15-second, 30-second ad because that helps us pay Jess's salary. So hang in here real quick as you see a quick ad. Some of you will see the ad, some won't. I can't control that. If you're not seeing the ad, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up if you're new here. Really, really appreciate that. For everybody else, hang in here in a few minutes or a few seconds when everybody else returns. I'll start answering questions again. I see a SpaceX question and some other stuff there. So hang in there. Soon as these ads are done, we'll jump into everybody's questions. Go. Well, okay, welcome back to everybody who saw the ad. Question at E says, when is SpaceX home internet launching? SpaceX has announced that sometime in the late summer of this year, they hope to be offering high-speed internet in North America. We'll keep a close eye on that, and we'll post details as we learn more. Rome says, Vidgo TV looks great, but the app is a little slow. Vidgo has announced that they're working on improving their apps, and they've made several large improvements recently. Hopefully they continue to improve the apps. Chris says that congratulations on your first year of doing daily videos. Yeah, today is the 1-year anniversary of the Cord Cutting Today. Since we launched the Cord Cutting Today ones, we've added over 100,000 subscribers to our YouTube channel, now at 152,000. So a special thank you to everybody who has found us and joined us. I really appreciate it. Any news on ABC shows joining Disney Plus? Probably most ABC shows will stay on Hulu. They'll probably be over there. That's where they are now. Most of them, at least. Luke, do you think Disney Plus should acquire some anime? Oh, they could, but they're kind of focusing on Disney. I don't expect Disney Plus to suddenly go add non-Disney owned content. You know, all the stuff on there is Disney owned, even if it was from Fox or from Marvel, etc. It's all Disney owned. I don't expect them to go out there. Could Philip be making videos in the future? Yeah, Philip will definitely be doing some videos in the future. We're working to get him up to speed. Look for him to start posting on the site very soon. Is Warner Brothers Television direct fee accounted or just business for everyone? I'm not sure I understand that question about Warner Television. The new AT&T TV service does have the same packages, but actually has fewer channels. So keep that in mind. There's no NFL network, for example. So, is AT&T Wireless giving AT&T TV customers a discount? I don't believe I saw any of that. If you are an AT&T Wireless customer, you do get an option to bundle in for free HBO Now, or HBO Max, excuse me, when that launches. But I didn't see any AT&T TV. I'll take a look. Any news of the WWE selling their content to other services? No, there is talks that the WWE is looking at maybe, instead of having the WWE network, partnering off with like Amazon or Hulu or somebody. No news at this time. Vidgo TV is actually a really nice sports lineup. Of course, nothing's perfect, but it is a really nice one. Alan says, are we going to the NAB show? Jeffs will be at NAB. Assuming it happens, we're watching everything closely. NAB is still underway right now. Things could change in the next month, though. So we're going to be watching that very closely. Stefan says he was here for the very first Core Cars News Q&A. That's a good question. What was the first Core Cars News